Hello Cancer, what's up? Welcome back to the Illuminator. We will be doing your 2022 yearly tarot reading. We will be doing the 12 houses of the Zodiac and see what the tarot is representing for each house. So it's going to be quite interesting and very much in depth in all areas of your life. So yeah, I am very excited. This is the first time that I am doing this one on YouTube, but I used to do this each year for myself, and it's quite accurate. But you will notice it once you go through the whole year. So it's not like we're going through it each month by each month. No, it's really by each house, and it can take definitely a year until you get to that point. But so far, all the readings have been very interesting. So you may want to check also your North Node sign. For some, you can also be checking your moon sign, alright? Keep in mind that this is not like your astrology chart, so it's not like the first house is your Cancer, and then the second house is like Gemini. No, it just goes by first house of Aries and your personality traits, how you represent yourself to the outside world, and how you are going to be motivating yourself. You know, that's how we are going to do this tarot spread. Alright, so let's see, Cancer, what are the messages from Spirit for the year of 2022? What changes can you expect for each of the houses? Alright, let's do this. I think we're ready. We've got the Judgment at the bottom of the deck. That's going to be interesting. Ooh. The first house has the 10 of Wands. The second house of Taurus has Taurus energy of the Hierophant coming through. The third house, Gemini, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The fourth house of Cancer, your own energy, you got the 9 of Swords. Definitely need to look up what is going on there. Fifth house, we've got the Tower, which is a house of Leo. Sixth house of Virgo, we've got the 4 of Wands. Seventh house of Libra, we've got the Fool. Trusting again in new relationships and new connections. 7 of Wands in the 8th house of Scorpio. 9th house of Sagittarius, we've got the Ace of Wands coming through for you. 10th house of Capricorn, we have the King of Cups. I like that. The 11th house of Aquarius, we have the Wheel of Fortune. In the 12th house of Pisces, we've got the Magician coming through. Your overall energy is, wow, the Emperor with the 2 of Wands. Oh, sorry, that's me. Let me just tell you that you have a lot of masculine energy wanting to come through. A lot of masculine energy. So this year will be definitely revolving about you stepping into your more masculine power. As you know, we all have feminine and masculine energy, and I feel like you are now ready to come out of your comfort zone, because actually Cancerian energy is very much feminine energy, and it's all about like the feeling and the knowing and the comfort and all of that, and the masculine energy is all about like getting into action, getting your shit together, and really going after your goals and being very, I want to say diplomatic as well as strategic in regards to your future. So it's all about like planning your future, planning your life in a way that is going to be very effective for you. Because I do see a lot of abrupt changes. I see a lot of things needing to be falling apart in order for you to restructurize, because the masculine energy is all about the structure, it's all about the planning, it's all about like, okay, you know what, we need to do this whole thing over, we need to start from scratch on, and we really need to take the horns by the bull, or the bull by the horns, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm seeing for you for the year of 2022 as an overall view here, okay? Also, it's all about like getting your emotions in control. And by the way, I'm just having an overview, but then we're going to go through the houses one by one, but I want to say what I'm seeing immediately for the overall view. But like I said, there's a lot of emotional torture is what I'm feeling, or emotional anxiety, fears, things that you are trying to get rid of on a subconscious level or even conscious level that nobody really is aware of. And it's going to be quite a drastic move for you to get yourself out of that vibration and to feel your energy but not get caught up in your energy, but really maintain the control over your own emotions. So that's really going to be a very blessed year for you to learn how to deal with any type of traumas, especially if it has to do with family life, home life, your roots, your stability, where you feel at comfort. There is a lot of fear and anxiety wanting to come through. You see the sun is starting to shine. I'm so sorry for the brightness, but it is what it is. It will go away. I'm in the Netherlands, so it's weird weather. Let's see. Oh, yes. Look at that. So I just wanted to clarify the overall energy to see if we have any reoccurring cards, and we do have it. We have the Hierophant, which is in your second house of Gemini, and we've got the Nine of Swords, which is in your own house, Cancer. And again, as I was saying, this is going to be probably the most trickiest one, the most triggering one for you, because you're dealing with a lot of subconscious or conscious, I want to say anger, but it could just be fear attacks or panic attacks or just stress, anxiety, and you don't have like an outlet or outsource, because the fourth house is the house itself, so it's kind of like in between four walls, and it's kind of hard to open that window for yourself and see things from a different perspective, but you will be managing it, okay? That's just the only thing that I want to give to you. Now, let's it's going to take patience. Let me just start with the fact that this whole process of releasing any type of trauma, any type of PTSD that you have been catching from the past, it will be healed, but it does require you to get very active with it, to be very much in your masculine energy and be like, you know what, I'm not going to allow this to overcome. Okay, I'm not going to allow this panic attack to get over me. I'm not going to allow the fear taking over my mind and make wrong decisions in my life. So it's all about the control of the mind and also the control over your body as well as your material world to take those steps towards the release of this trauma that you have caught within the house. Just hold on. Sorry, I just sometimes have to adjust it because it's cloudy when I start the reading, and then the sun starts to peek through, and then everything goes down the drain with the camera. Anyway, let's start with your first house, right? The first house, which is Aries, which is all about the self, your physical world, your physical body, the way that you present yourself to the outside world, and the way that you will motivate yourself to go after your goals. It's all about like your determination in life. And you do come up with the 10 of Wands. So also the way that people see you and how you feel internally, you feel exhausted. You feel very tired. You feel like there is some unfinished business that still needs to be laid to rest, right? And you can't always see, how do I say that? Like you can't always see the best outcome for yourself. And I feel like with this 10 of Wands being in your first house, you may be saying no to a lot of people because you feel overwhelmed. You feel like you have too much on your plate. You're not really making room and time for your own self-care. And once you do make that time for your own self-care, the worries and the stress and the anxiety kicks in. So I do feel like many of you are trying to close yourself off sometimes in order to release this burden, because I feel like there is some type of trauma that you're still carrying on with you, and you don't know really where to go with it, or who to tell or what to do with this energy. So I do want to say that this is some type of past baggage that you're still carrying on to this year, and it may definitely require your full attention to get rid of this heavy energy, all right? Because energetically, it will definitely be, you know, not allowing you to see more opportunities. And the way that you will maybe sometimes come across to people is like you're constantly like tired, exhausted, you're not really feeling it. So make sure that that's not what you're going to be presenting to a lot of people, especially if you're just going to meet new people and people will be like, whoa, this person is going through a lot, I need to take, you know, maybe a distance from them. So make sure that you balance things out. So this is definitely a kind of like a preview warning of not taking your problems or your issues onto the outside world. And I feel like you're already doing that with this Nine of Swords, trying to deal with it. But yet you maybe you're not really communicating it very well. Perhaps people may see you in a way that you are you're just exhausting yourself. I mean, I feel like I said everything I needed in regards to this. So yeah, make sure that you are rested, because your physical body can feel quite heavy. So there's definitely something that you may need to do to, you know, wrap this cycle and this heavy energy. Perhaps you felt like quite unhealthy or your body feels very tired. So there are definitely some masculine steps that you may need to take in order to release that energy. It's like the stress release needs to happen, or else you're just dragging the past baggage with you. You get my point? So before we move on to the second house of Taurus. Oh, okay. I like this. Now, the second house of Taurus is all about your finances, your possessions, your assets, the way that you enjoy yourself when it comes to luxury, when it comes to good food, good health, and all of that. It's all about Venus as well. Taurus is Venus ruled, all right, and all about your security. And I feel like with this Hierophant, and you are clarifying it with the Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're trying to search for people that really are in alignment with your mindset, all right? Like people that truly understand where you're coming from, people that really understand the maybe even the struggles that you've been through, but at the same time you are definitely searching for partners, whether that is in love or whether that is in friendships or colleagues, people that truly are like-minded just like you and are ready to put in the work. I feel like you are a very hardworking individual. Coming with the Hierophant in the second house, it definitely shows me that you have a goal, you have a lot of faith in the things that you want to achieve for yourself. And it could be just in material needs, it could be in terms of security, financial security, or it could just simply be in the way that you want to treat your body and yourself. And you may be definitely searching for people that truly understand you. For example, just colleagues that could definitely understand what you're going through and can guide you and help you with it. At the same time, you may be even searching for spiritual gurus or people like oh my God, why can I not pronounce that word? Psychiatrists that truly understand your belief system and that know you on a more, like, can guide you more on a spiritual level. And that's where you're going to be focusing on making that foundation for yourself so that you can find the right people with the same common goals to be expansive, all right, that have gone through the trouble, that have gone through challenging situations, and that they are learning to grow out of it, okay? So that's what I have for the second house. Now, in your third house of Gemini, we have the way that you will be thinking, speaking, expressing yourself, communicating, any type of social media that you will be using to broadcast yourself, any thought patterns or ideas that really elevate your mind and the way that you come across to other people, as and the same way that you are talking to yourself. And we have the Ace of Pentacles coming through here. Now with the Ace of Pentacles coming through in your third house, it feels like you want to plant the seeds. You want something bigger and greater for yourself, and you are also I feel like you are giving opportunities to people. That's really what I'm picking up on. Like there is this element within you where you're actually reaching out to people to actually give them a blessing. All right. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I'm not sure if you're completely like a healer or something. You could be, but this is more on like helping people that are financially poor sometimes, or helping people to shine, like give them like a stage to shine. For others of you, that's going to come towards you, but for majority of you, I feel like you're kind of like building up a little bit of karma is what I'm picking up on, where you're really giving the spotlight to other people, like wanting other people to teach them how to value life, to teach them how to value good connections. All right. And it might be because you've gone through some type of cycle where you felt like people did not really appreciate you or take your goodness, like your kindness, for weakness. I don't know if I'm just like going all the way. I don't know if I'm channeling. Okay. I don't even feel like this is even saying anything about the Ace of Pentacles in the third house, but I just feel like I need to get some channeling out to you guys, okay? So just bear with me. I don't want to like flow away, but it's just like I'm really getting a lot of messages, and I just put like my psychic power oil, so it just feels like it's tinkling. It's all coming out unexpectedly. No holding back, right? Like 2022 is definitely a year of no holding back, all right? But yeah, this is you definitely planting the seeds. Perhaps you're going to start a new channel. You're going to start a YouTube channel, a online business. This is definitely you starting a new foundation, which is going to give you a lot of abundance, all right? And you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn to communicate with your clients, with your, following base, with your subscribers, whatever it is. And you're really going to be giving them a gift, all right? That's what I keep on getting. Like you're going to gift people, and it might not be always monetary gifts, but it's definitely blessings that you're giving out to people, okay? Now let's come to the fourth house, which is the Nine of Swords twice here in your energy, and it's obviously telling me that you are dealing with some traumas. We already discussed that, but I'm going to pull some additional cards. Yeah, Hangman. You're keeping yourself quite stuck in your shell, in your comfort zone, trying to release this dark fear. There is a lot of shadow work that you are doing beneath the surface or within yourself, within the home. And it may definitely be related to a family or a family member, someone that you're maybe stressed out about. Maybe there is someone in your family that you don't feel like things are going in the right direction. You have a fear that they are maybe in an abusive relationship, and you're trying to wrap your mind around it. And I feel like you are sacrificing too much here. Like maybe you are making things way more heavy and difficult for yourself than you should. So be mindful of that type of energy, okay? Now in your fifth house, we have the Tower coming through. All right, the fifth house is Leo. It's all about your passion, your creativity, your entertainment, any romance and love affairs, and the way that you present yourself in an innocent way and kind of like get attention in the outside world. And you come forward with the Tower. So again, I see you making a lot of changes. I feel like the changes come from your, first of all, your outer appearance maybe starting to change, but also when it comes to hold on. Yeah, because I do see it. Listen, I do see that you may not be quite in the mood or ready for a romantic relationship, or you feel like you still have some, past traumas, like I said, to be dealing with. And this tower is quite Mars energy. It's quite electric energy that is coming in. So it may be kind of like taking you out of a slumber and putting you into a romantic connection that just comes out of the blue. Like you never really thought that you would meet this person and like the fireworks would be going off, because you are dealing with so many stressful situations in regards to your house or in regards to family. All right. And that's why I feel like the tower comes in quite unexpectedly, trying to get you out of this slumber or get you out of that stressful situation in order for you to heal. And it may come at a time that is so unexpected to you that it will scare you off. So it will probably scare you off or scare you back into your own shell, and you may need to learn to become vulnerable again towards someone that you're going to meet, because this is going to be an unexpected, passionate connection and a relationship that just comes out of the blue for you. All right. And I feel like I do feel like for some of you, you may have been in a karmic relationship. So the moment that you feel this energy of like intense, how do I say that? Like intense energy of being triggered by someone, you're gonna close off. You're just going to be like, oh my god, no, I don't want to feel that way again, because it reminds me of how bad things went, or it reminds me that good things do not last. So that's what I feel like you're going to be on a micro level fighting with. Okay, so let's move on to your 6th house, Virgo energy. All right, you got the 4 of Wands. So this tells me that within your body, you're going to make a lot of changes in regards to your health, in regards to your well-being, in regards to allowing people to come into your space as well, come into your home life, come into your comfort zone to actually help you and to shift the vibration and be more of a happy soul. All right, the 4 of Wands is all about celebrations, it's all about stability and even relationships. And having it in the 6th house, it just means that you're going to have a good relationship with perhaps your work, with your daily routine and tasks, and you're going to find your way to bring stability in your day-to-day life. All right, which is going to add you to feel more at balance and at peace. All right, health wise, I feel like you're going to be very much focused on the balance, maybe together with someone, meaning that maybe you will be exercising together with your friend or your sister at home, just to get yourself in that healthy mood, or practice something on a daily basis so that you can find your common ground and stability again. And as you can see, the sun is gone. All right, let's see your 7th house, which is all about relationships. It's all about marriages, karmic relationships sometimes, but also just long-term commitments. And I see the Fool coming in for your 7th house. So it looks like you're going to make a lot of new acquaintances and a lot of new connections. A lot of them are going to be fresh new beginnings, new people that you're going to meet. I'm not seeing a lot of old people coming in. This is you starting new cycles with new soulmates, with new family members, with new like soul family coming into your energy, and as well as you trusting people, because you will see that they are compromising for you, that they are equally compromising back, that you're not the only one that reaches out. Relationships where you can be quite spontaneous, all right? People that bring out that spontaneity within you and take you out of that stress and worry that you're feeling at home. For some of you, you might be definitely meeting someone that is going to kind of like take you by the hands and be like, "Oh, let's go outside, let's have a walk, let's go to the beach, let's do this, let's do that." And you're going to have a really joyful and a playful relationship with this person. And I do feel like it could be multiple people, it could be also friendships, but most definitely I do see a loved one coming in for you as well here, okay? Yeah, this makes a lot of sense because in your 8th house of Scorpio, we have the 7 of Wands coming through. And Scorpio is all about the underworld, it's all about also your sex drive, it's all about intimacy, it's about your transformation and very intense energies. And you have the 7 of Wands. So it makes me feel like once you meet that person that gives you that spark and that, you know, gives you those butterflies, you're just going to be like, hold on, no, do not come close, because you're still probably dealing with some type of aftermath here. So you're going to be quite defensive. You're not really wanting to be too intimate with people, perhaps not only on a physical phase, but also like when it comes to your emotions. It's going to be hard for you to show your vulnerability and to open yourself up to people. You're going to be quite defensive, meaning that if someone makes a joke or they're being sarcastic, you could be in this energy of like defense mode, as in like, what you mean by that? What you mean I'm this? What do you mean? So you're going to be quite wanting to prove yourself as well as defend yourself. And also like protect your energy, definitely from darker energies as well. So you may definitely get into a year where you're going to be learning a lot about protecting your energy, or defense magic is what I'm hearing for you as well, to ward off any negative energy from the underworld, because that could be a trigger within you. That could be your own negative energy, because that's what we can do as well. We are our own strongest manifestators. So that means that if we constantly think about fearful situations, we draw more fearful situations, and we're not protecting ourselves from our own mind, body, and soul that is kind of like on a lower frequency. So protecting yourself from your own mindset, from your own beliefs, from the way that you speak, you know, to yourself or to the universe or to other people, this can all reflect back to you. All right. Everything you do and say comes back around threefold, right? That's like the magic rule. So even if it's not you, it's coming from someone else, you are going to be protecting yourself from darker and lower energies. And if you're not doing it, this is definitely a sign for you to start doing it, because you will be feeling so much more in your own advantage. All right. But yeah, saying no to intense relationships, intense feelings, because you know that it can get you caught up in a lot of obsessive energy, right? Like like sometimes when we fall in love, especially with that 8th house, and you got the Mars tower here, that's also 8th house energy. So I do connect them both. It's like we fall into that depth, right, when we fall in love, and we bring out energies within ourselves that we don't always like to see. We get very obsessive. 8th house is all about obsession, obsessively loving someone, obsessively waiting for their call, obsessively, you know, wanting to know everything about them and can't stop thinking about them. So all of those intense energies, you are aware of it, and you're just like, I need to, you know, hold on to something so that I don't lose my grip, right? Ace of Wands in your 9th house. So you do want to explore things though. You're just like, oh, I'm hearing Pharrell with Why You Frontin'. I haven't heard that song, but I'm hearing like the song Frontin'. Put that song on, because that's going to be your song for the year. And you feel this immense connection. You feel this desire and pull to explore, all right, to learn more, to expand your horizon when it comes to perhaps your intimacy, but you're just like holding off. I know that Sagittarius had this in the he said she said game last week or last month. So you might be dealing with a Sagittarius and they do attract too many energies, butterflies, triggers, so everything is going up and down and you're just like, I can't hold myself, but I want to hold back myself. All right. So that's what I want to say. A lot of passion. It could be with a Sagittarian. So, or you may still be very attracted to a Sagittarius from the past as well. You want to seek out for them. You want to see what they're up to. There is a lot of interest here, all right? But also interest to learn. Let's talk about more about the other side of it. There is a lot of passion and wanting to learn something. There might be some type of hobby or something interesting coming on your path that you're really going to be feeling motivated about to learn more, to maybe even teach people. But I feel like more it's like learning, wanting to know more perhaps about astrology, wanting to know more about, I don't know, horses, like, I don't know, whatever it is, it's going to be something that is going to be quite motivating you. All right. Now, coming to your 10th house of Capricorn energy, which is all about your career, your responsibilities, any type of achievements, anything financial, and you have the King of Cups. So I do feel like most of you are quite certain wherever you are at, like work-wise, career-wise. I feel like everything is going to be at, sailing waters, smooth waters. You feel emotionally fulfilled with what you have been achieving, what you are earning, all right? Or you will be if you're not right now, but you will be. You will be doing things that are really joyful for you, that really ignite your passion, as well as like perhaps you're going to be healing people as well, like advising people, and you're going to be very well known for that if you're not already, because the King of Cups is a very spiritualistic energy. It's someone that is quite like emotional, but as well as like understanding. They have a lot of empathy and a lot of emotion for other people, and they know how to regulate those feelings. They know how to take the lead and to advise them. So the King of Cups is a healer. So if you want to become a representative of a healer or a guru or someone that can guide people through their emotions, you will definitely find a career success in that as well. But for others of you, if it talks about work, you're going to be feeling very fulfilled with what you have been achieving. You will be very proud, emotionally just wanting to celebrate a lot of things, because the King of Cups is definitely showing that you are going to be, you're going to be very glad and happy for what you have been achieving so far. All right. Going into your 11th house, which is Aquarius energy, and it's all about your friendships, your group, the group society, the future, anything that you think of, your ideas, being innovative and making changes for yourself as well as for humanity. So changing the world, wanting to change the world, stepping into that Aquarius age. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. So that means that your faith and the way that you perceive, look at the future is going to be changing. And I feel like it's going to be in a good way. You might be meeting new people. You might definitely meet a lot of new friends. Get yourself more into social activities, going into workshops, really wanting to expand your mind, expand your thinking. And there are going to be a lot of good opportunities as well as good fortune coming your way through that networking. Okay, this is all about the network as well, and wanting to make a change through networking, or you are going to make a change when it comes to dealing with a lot of different groups of people. All right, that's what I'm seeing. definitely will be looking into that in the extended, because I feel like the pivotal point is in the Wheel of Fortune here in the 11th house. So it might be by you meeting new people or meeting different types of people that are going to be pushing you in the right direction. You know, when you sometimes meet like the wrong friends and they push you into a wrong direction and you have to get yourself out of it. Yes, this is quite the opposite. This is when you meet the like-minded people with the second house that are quite a good investor. All right, they may be definitely running their own business. I do get this sense that they are very smart at business. They know how to invest their money. And that's how you're going to be changing a lot of things. All right, so keep that in mind. In your 12th house, Pisces energy, which is all about your karma. It's all about releasing past karma as well as coming to a place of forgiveness and healing. It's all about the unseen world, your psychic abilities, as well as your addictions, all right, and the negative addictions that you have. And with the Magician coming into your 12th house, especially after that 9 of Swords in your 4th house, it just shows me that you are going to be someone that is going to be able to clear out any trauma here. Perhaps even without going into therapy, you're going to be manifesting and changing things for yourself. You're going to have like a stronger magician or magical gifts with like connection, with the outer world, with your spirit guides, and you're really going to be going with the flow of their demand and their manifestation as well. So you're really going to align yourself to manifesting with your spirit guides. All right, so yeah, I like that energy though. And yeah, we have also the Emperor here with the 2 of Wands. So it's time to step up. It's time to get out of your comfort zone. It's time to be responsible, to be in your masculine energy, to take action, to have control over the things that you can have control over and release the things that you don't have any control over, such as worry. Some of you may be worried about your mortgage or how to pay off your mortgage, or feeling like the real estate market is getting stuck and it's bringing you a lot of stress as well, because it is. But yeah, that's also what I wanted to say. Let's see what more we have for Cancer, please. Ooh, conclusions are within reach, and it just fell on the 1st house. Remember that 1st house was that 10 of Wands, where you can see through the woods, right? You can't see the tree through the woods, if that's the saying. And it's the same freaking energy. Like you can't see the wood, like the trees in the forest through the woods. And that's what you may need to really focus on. The conclusions are within reach. You just did not really get like that light bulb, right? We feel lost, we feel energetically just drained. So doing really a cleansing, a release, a banishing, anything that can help you to get more clarity. I'm hearing Archangel Metatron, so you may need to call in Archangel Metatron for your mental clarity. Trust me, there is one very good meditation. It's like not really meditation, guided meditation. I think it's someone that's called like S. Hall. I don't know her first name, but she has really good meditation of archangels. And Archangel Metatron can really clear up your chakras, open up your 3rd eye, your crown chakra, and for you to receive more clarity and also priority. Because I feel like sometimes you lose a little bit of your priority, right? Like, where do I start? What do I need to fix? And that's what, yeah. Look at that, the god of the underworld. We talk a lot about that underworld. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. It's not serving you. But sometimes that can feel very triggering because you do not want this to end. Like I said, all good things come to an end, right? Nihil furtado. That's the type of energy that I'm getting through. But it is something that is a part of the underworld, which means it is triggering, it is karmic, it is not good for you and your future, and it does not give you enlightenment. All right, and I don't know if this is coming truly from a person. If it is, and you still don't know where you stand with that person, this could be definitely telling that you may need to let go of it. Focus intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions. Focus on your target, and you will make your mark. So you do have a focus point. Ninth house, Ace of Wands. This is that Sagittarian energy, right? With the bow and everything. So you do have a focus, but you get a little bit distracted sometimes. That's just the only thing that you may need to work on. We need one more, Spirit. We need one more. Where are you? I'm searching for one. I'm searching for that real love. Mary J. Blige. Searching for that real love. Yes. Whoa. Okay. We got Archangel Chamuel coming in with peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Man, I love this card so much because it definitely... I never know how to explain it because it's a feeling that it's very odd to explain. But if something is not giving you peace and harmony and you feel constantly like bad about it and you feel drained from it and you feel like you're constantly overthinking it, then it may not be from love. Love should feel peaceful. And if love or any love situation in your life is not providing you from peace, harmony, love, it may be belonging to the underworld, and that's quite a big checkup, right? So make sure that when you dive into yourself and you get into that meditation or get into your soul and your body, make sure that you can determine if the energy that you're feeling when you think about that person is giving you peace or is giving you stress. And if it's giving you stress, then it's probably not coming from a place of love and peace. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So you have a point of view and it's getting distracted here. It's getting distracted here. You may need to really redirect your energy. Absolutely. Loyalty. Are they loyal to you? Are they keeping their promises to you? Whomever this person is, I feel like it's one particular person in your life, and this person keeps on breaking the cycles of loyalty. They say that they're gonna come, and they don't show up. It almost felt like Doomed wanted to come through. But they don't show up. They keep on making other choices in their life. And they keep on choosing the dark side rather than the light side. What's the dark side? The dark side could definitely be like wanting to stay in the cocoon of the trigger. Wanting to stay in a place where there is no growth. Where there is no further movement. And choosing to stay in a stuck vibration. Choosing to stay in your own karmic lesson. So it's time to get out of that shift and choose a new path. That's what I'm picking up on. Or this person needs to make a choice. But you're not going to be sitting around waiting for someone to make a choice if they've broke the patch of loyalty multiple times with that cycle. It's time to cut through that cycle and not allow someone that has not proven their loyalty to you to get back around. Will and Orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Maybe doing some frequency healing in water. I don't know if you've ever done that. I've done it and it was really absolutely amazing. So maybe check up on that because it is definitely something that could be very helpful to you to enlighten yourself and to dive into your more spiritual gifts, because It will definitely release. The water is a cleansing energy, releasing energy. So maybe doing some type of water release with the frequencies, all right, could be definitely be very helpful. So make sure that you check if there is any place where you can do that. What I did I did it in Bali, so I'm not sure where you are, but I'm sure that it will be in your country as well, and it's absolutely amazing to experience that. So, my dear Cancer, I really do hope that this reading gave you the overall insight in regards to your 2022 and what you may need to prepare for, change, work on. So yeah, I hope that you liked it. If you did, do press the like button, and I will make sure that your reading is out earlier because I'm doing all the readings by likes nowadays. So in case you didn't know. If you want to know more, the extended will be down in the description box below this video, and I catch you guys very soon. Ciao.